Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We actually got a pretty hype Alliance War video today. A little longer than usual, just over 10 minutes. But we got a couple hidden nodes. First one, this is a 6-star at rank 1. I wasn't completely sure who it was going to be, but this is a breakthrough node. And so I was thinking, alright, Quake, Namor. But I ended up going with Warlock, just in case, because I didn't know if it was going to be a skill or if it was going to be a tech. But I had a feeling it was going to be a tech, but it ended up being a skill, and it was a Elektra. But she was, doctor was running suicide, so I was like, oh, okay, this helps me out a lot, because Warlock, when he has an infection, actually applies a passive heal block, which is awesome. So go in with the SP2 and the fight's going good, man. So yeah, good choice going with Warlock. I think I was scared of getting a bad matchup if I went in with Quake or Namor. If it was like I was thinking it was gonna be a Infinity Man, but yeah, it was an Elektra. This one, Mutant, I couldn't quite figure out who it was gonna be, but again, it went with my gut, and I was like, okay, let's just try Warlock. Let's try Warlock. So I'm taking this noted, so it is a little riskier, but it's gonna help the person on lane 8 not have to deal with buffet. So if I take this with this is with Masochism, Bubble Shield. So yeah, the fact that Masochism is on there plus Bubble Shield, meaning if I don't get a parry, it will affect the defender will be able to get a free hit on my block, where I'll miss my parry. And yeah, just building up that bubble shield, which can get scary if depending on the defender. But again, ended up going with gut, going with Warlock, Masochism. I was thinking this might be a Havoc. I'm just not really sure. And looks like I take my time. I thought I answered this fight pretty fast, but I guess not. But yeah, Masochism, Bubble Shield, and the defense tactics, which has been like kind of ruining me this season with small champions. But it does end up being a Sinister, and I'm like, oh, thank God I came in with Warlock. It could have been so bad. And I get a parry there because I dashed back twice. But yeah, what we're aiming to do is trying to hit him into his block to build up that virus, and we finally get an infection. So every time he heals, he's gonna lose power as well. I'm gonna bait in heavy and then an SP1 here. Okay, now we bait an SP1 because we don't want to get into that SP2 territory. Launch my SP2, and it actually does an insane amount of damage. I think it did like a third of his health. Still got heal block and now 3 infections, so effectively this should reduce his ability actually by 90%, and he goes down. Alright, I believe at this point it was probably like evening. I'm just waiting for the nose to be cleared. It's a science, but someone else ended up taking it. I have no idea who that was. But hey, one less fight we gotta do. Saves those on the death, possibly. Alright, on to my next fight, another hidden. Yeah, Chimera ended up taking both of them linked, so shout out to him, thanks a lot. Because this is power start, and usually the link on here is aspect of evolution. So this is a Quake, or I go in with Quake. I'm thinking it's going to be a magic, and it is. So yeah, very start of the fight, take a ton of damage. I'm already down to 80% health, and it doesn't help that I'm not running full coagulate at the moment, just because I put on suicide or half suicides for Corvus in Alliance Quest, just so I could heal without having to use potions. But this fight is pretty easy, just Quake and bake. Alright, and just waiting for that one last aftershock to expire, and got her. Alright, And on our lane, we have one last fight. Alright, so this last fight is it seems like a 6-star from the bus. Yeah, it's a 6-star at rank 1. I'm gonna go in with Warlock. I'm thinking this is possibly a Havoc. So, just kind of thinking it heavy, just because we have 2 more fights left. But that you know what, I'll just let the other guys take it. I'm gonna go in with Warlock. Wish me luck. Alright, and it does end up being a Havoc. So kind of a couple of cool interactions. The fact that he does lose power when he hits into my block. I believe it's whenever it's an energy attack. I'm not completely sure. I don't know all the ins and outs of Warlock, but yeah, the fact that he starts the fight with a armor also helps out a ton. Alright, and we're just gonna go in. We're like completely safe. This is just basically a kind of a stun immune fight. But yeah, we're doing good. And I accidentally pushed myself to an SP3, so we're just gonna throw it immediately. And yeah, man, I love Warlock specials, man. They're like all of them are like really nicely done. Like shout out to whoever designed Warlock. It's so sick. Alright, and we're just gonna go in and try to finish this fight out. I believe I do get parried in this fight. Yep, right there. Just went in a little bit too slow. Took a chunk of damage. Alright, and I believe we just have to get in one last 5-hit combo. And yep, goes down. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Or so I thought. At this point in time, it was about 7 in the morning. I was on call with Legacy and Tiffoni, and I get tagged. I thought I was done my line sword lane. I thought I was scot-free, no deaths. Get tagged by Papa Seatin. You guys know what that means. I was about to wuss out, but I got called out by both Papa Seatin and Legacy, telling me, finish it off. And it's around 7, 8 in the morning, and I'm like, I just stood up all night. I'm not feeling too hot. But we did it for the culture, guys. We did it for the culture. I hate fighting Nick Fury. He is really like he's one of the hardest defenders right now. Going with Namor, I know that he has protection shield, force of will, and also the note from I believe it's from Act 6.1, where you it's called close encounters, where you gotta stay close or else you lose health, and if you're close to him, then you regen. It's 1% regen, 3% degen. And yeah, we're going at it, guys. Now the plan is get to 27 outrage charges and then throw an SP3. We're gonna have to try to get him down for his first life by the time we get to our second SP3. So we're gonna throw it here. Now I didn't play this all to the best. I could have hit into this block and SP2, but it's just in the time when it's 7, 8 in the morning, you haven't slept all night because you've been on call doing some dumb stuff, and you're stressed out because you can't lose, you can't die, because everybody's watching. Legacy was watching, I was still on call, and so I'm thinking, alright, come on guys. Gotta do it. Alright, throw my SP3, and that does take his first life down right here. I could have thrown the SP2. I don't know why I didn't think about it. So I'm here chipping away at his health. Still with 2 Furies. Throws his SP1. That's pretty close because he got to 13. Now down to one last Fury. And we go in with a last 5-hit combo, which was just enough to take him down. Ah, sweet victory. And we thought, alright, that's the last fight. Well, I'll just let Kakarot take this with Ghost. And yeah, we should be fine. But then Legacy tells me, take out the Darkhawk with Quake, man. Just Quake and bake. And I was like, God damn it! I thought I was scot-free. And I'm not gonna change my masteries. So this node is Kinetic Transference. So I can't do, I can't just heavy parry. I have to play completely stun immune. So we go into the fight. Have suicides. I don't have full willpower or coagulate, so I'm gonna lose about 15. I think it's around 20% of my health just to the suicides. And have to play completely stun immune. Now Darkhawk's heavy is really tricky. For some reason, if you just have to get the timing super right. You evade it too early and you get clipped by the last hit of his heavy. And so far so good. Down to 1/3, and we just gotta get one more aftershock, and I think it should take him down. Alright, so far so good, and I should have just done a 5-hit combo there, but I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just done it and go in, and yeah, 5.3k. But we do end up finishing the fight. Woo! Let's go. I didn't take any mini bosses, but I did take those 2 fights. I believe that those 2 fights are pretty difficult in itself, and especially with the matchups that we had too. And yeah, that's it to the War Alliance. And you guys already know I looking for Papa Seatin. Why are you Papa Seatin? There he is. Let's go. No deaths, guys. Still on call and go back online. And yeah, gotta say something. They were watching the whole time. So that was sideways. There we go. And the best part of this Alliance War is Papa Seatin handing me over this medal. Let's go, guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Legacy did upload a really hype Alliance War video. I'll put that in the link in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed both videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.
Yeah.